when Mary first started speaking, like her knees were knocking. She was scared. She had all kinds of fears, like, what if I'm not enough? And what if people aren't going to resonate with this? And all the same kind of fears that every one of us has as we get going. When I got started, I'll just share with you one of my fears. One of my fears, because I grew up in a house with somebody already famous teaching this material. So my big fear was, who's going to listen to me when they could just listen to my mom? Why would anyone want to coach with me when they could just coach with my mom? Because Mary's already famous. She's already proven it. In fact, I'm in my 20s. When I started, I was in my 20s. I was like, why would anyone want to coach with me? And I'll never forget, I gave a speech. I had written my first book, and I had been hired to speak at this major conference. And I'm like 29 years old, and I'm speaking on stage next to, imagine how you'd feel just starting out. I'm speaking on stage next to Les Brown, Bob Proctor, Michael Beckwith, Lisa Nichols, Mary Morrissey, just to name a few, and then Matt Boggs. And I looked at the roster. I'll never forget, like, the roster of the program guide, and had our pictures. And I was like, people are going to be like, who is this Matt Boggs kid? Like, how in the heck does he even belong on this stage with these people? That's what I was thinking. And I think, man, I'm not teaching anything different than Bob Proctor or some of these other guys. Why? I don't know if anyone's going to want to coach with me. It'll just be good practice. It'll just be good practice to get up there and give the talk. And I'll never forget, I got up there and I gave my talk and I told my stories. And at the end, I had 3 people come up and they were like, Matt, that was amazing. Do you have a coaching program? And I was so unskilled in this moment. I literally said, well, yeah, I have a coaching program, but Bob Proctor does too. And you heard him speak, right? I'm like directing them away. And I heard myself say that, and I was like, stop, idiot. Like, they want to coach with you. And so I said, well, yeah, I do. And so I signed these people up for my coaching. And it was so amazing, because when I told them about Bob, they were like, yeah, I heard Bob, but we resonate with you. We love your vibe. We love your style. We want to coach with you. So let me tell you this, your vibe, meaning your vibration, your energetic signature, who you are in the world, is unique. There is no one who will teach transformation, who will teach these principles, who will tell the stories the way that you will. And your calling, you are wired up to a particular audience. Your clients, they're out there. They're hurting. They're in pain. They need help. And they are hoping that you will show up. They are hoping that you will take a stand for your calling, and you will meet them someday and in some way to pour into them. But you got to be willing to start before you're perfect and shake that off. Mary says it this way: you can't get to the dream. You have to come from it. What does this look like? This means shaking off being perfect, and instead thinking about, okay, if it all worked out, imagine a year from now, it all worked out. I'm living my dream. How would I be thinking? How would I be feeling? How would I be acting? What does that version of me do different than the version of me today? So what does that version of you do? This is an important clue. How does the future version of you think, feel, and act? That's different than today, because that future version of you is experiencing results that are different than today. The more we can align with that future version of ourselves, the more we open up the flow of those results, and more abundance, more joy, all the things this future version has that we're wanting to create.